I'm totally on the edge of my seat as we have another round of Where's My Banlist Market Watch. Look at me. This is my market watch now. Comment down below when you walk away with a booster pack. And of course the grand winner from my birthday celebration. Walking away with the good stuff from yesterday. Okay. $17,026.75 for a Ultra Pharaoh's Toon Kingdom. Or you can get a German for $60. An Italian for $72. Or $82. No, I don't think I will. Actually. Nope, I do not think so. Millennium Rares. Yes, the 15 bucks. Purple Berries, 14 bucks. Green Schnozberries, 10s. Your Ultras, 15 bucks. Your Ultimate Rares, underneath 20 now. You actually get an Italian one here for 12 bucks, which is actually kind of cool. I'll give them that. 11s, hey, and of course, you know, just kind of looking at all of this, it is what it is. Like, your tin reveals for this day were actually pretty cool. I'm happy to see, you know, the stuff that we did get out of this, for sure. And it's just, I'm glad to see the Toon stuff doing its thing. Like, it is what it is. Oh, baby, Cosmic Blazar Dragon. You want an Italian version for 10 bucks? You can get them now. I'm glad to see that the hollows of these have been pushing down a little bit. You had a lot of sales back in a while ago, but hey, your last sale, actually, the people were spending $16, $17, $18 a piece for these. That's kind of wild to be seeing right now that people are pushing that, but okay, yeah, it looks like we've had a little bit of a fall down to the $16 range. Okay, your commons, on the other hand, which is probably the version you should be looking at here, is 50 cents plus $1 shipping. I wonder, comparatively, which version that I would want to have for my Centurion deck, honestly. Bonfires, guess who's getting the reprint? It's me, Bonfire. Suddenly Robbie's full of energy again. Yeah, QCR, or excuse me, CRs. We never got QCR Bonfires for some reason. I still have no logical rhyme or reason for the reason why we didn't get this in the rarity, but you know, $57 to $60. No real crazy change with this, honestly. Like, we're still pretty much in the realm of what you're expecting. Your Ultras, on the other hand, still 20 bucks. You know, even with the 10 print coming, these should go down. They should be like 10 bucks post 10s, which if I have to deal with Yu-Gi-Oh players sitting here molding over, you know, the Fire Searcher being $10, then I'm going to tap the sign, you know, multiple times. I'm going to go, yeah, you guys remember when these were like $50, $60, $70 and $10 is an issue? Yeah, no. I think you're probably going to see this get slashed in half, and things will be a lot better on the future half of that. Cyberse, good stuff. Putting us on the map for the transcode talker. It is what it is at this point. You can get your maximum gold rare berries if you really like the whatever. I don't even remember what color this was supposed to be. It's still classified as rare, but 50 cents, 55 and 30 cents. Yeah, still doing our thing. Nothing too major out here. Happy to still see that consistently. And then, of course, your Ultra Berries. Oh, you know why we call them berries, right? Because you have the different colors of the cards, and sometimes the different, you know, colors can be more poisonous because they're more expensive. Yeah, well, that's how that works. Oh boy, $1.30. Oh my gosh, I'm so rich. I have like one copy of this for Malice. Oh, so rich. Cashier Frienders. Now this, if you've watched this card do like the spiral loop-de-loop spin around, you know, loopsy-daisy jump aroundsies, $25 right now for this. Which is actually kind of impressive, actually. You've 12 sales, 17 sales. You know, unfortunately, like, no sales in the last, like, couple days, but, which is really funny, actually, because there's sales right here. But, alas, very bold to buy a playset, you know, this far into Banlist season out here, especially with a card like Abyss Dweller. But let's call it what it is, or a $1, a card like Fenrir out here, $75 for like highest rarity, still good. And the other crazy part is like ultras are still $12, and secret rares have also kind of synchronized with this. The only problem I have with Fenrir right now is it's still kind of bouncing back and forth in the current format. I mean, this could all change whenever this list, decides to drop, and we do see, things shifting around out here with the player base deciding, what the optimal decision tree is. Gizmek Uka. How many times is the community gonna cook with Uka? Like, I feel like every other day there is something out here with Uka that just kind of feels like it breaks the bank a little bit. And still 21 listings for this stupid thing, which is kind of crazy to me to think about. $9, $8, and $9. Hey, Gizmeguka, I'm really glad to see that you're still doing things. But once again, you have the alternative down here. Boom, the common. 30 cents does the exact same thing. Your opponent's going to call you poor when you drop it. But man, oh man, when you are comboing on them, you're going to feel so good to have this common in your deck. Is that, did I do it right? I think so. This is your other high risk, high reward factor of today's list. I'm going to be honest with you. If you are, it all depends on what happens to this deck. If this card, suddenly becomes $60 again, it's 150% possible that we see this card gyrate up to an insanely crazier number. Realistically, I don't know what to say at this point. Like, we've said everything that need to be said. Cards $38. If you want to pick them up and risk it for the biscuit, good. You might get rewarded. If you don't get rewarded, well, poopy sticks. There goes all of the value that, you kind of had going for you. I'll be on. Same thing out here. Stupid games get stupid prizes. But this thing, what amazes me most is Sanctifier is a $10 card. Like, ooh, $10. How the mighty have fallen out here. Also, shouldn't Cyberstorm Access be in the tins for a reprint? So I guess we gotta ask ourselves the real question here: is Konami gonna ban Sanctifier when it's gonna possibly be up for a reprint in the tins right now? I don't know. That's an interesting one to think about. Would Konami do that? Expulsion tells us they could, but I have a feeling they're not going to. Abyss Dweller, this is always an interesting thing to look at. 40, 41, and 32. My thing with this is it has a QCR, but people are willing to spend the $40+ out here for an ultimate rare. So, once again, look at this. How much is a QCR Dweller going to cost you? Literal $6-7. But people are willing to do that major upgrade out here in terms of the value to make sure that they can have it. It's very interesting to see the mentality across the market, what people are willing to do. Vandy's Emptiness. I'm only covering this today because we have 26 listings for this. And we've had not a lot of sales, but somebody said screw it, 15, 13, 14, 15 out here. It looks like 16s across the board. All right, sure. If you are willing, you suddenly think that this card and Shifter are both going to be great to stick together in the same format, I guess would be, what you would actually be considering, but that's a wild consideration. Also, Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief, look at all these 25 centers. The Ultimate is also like 40 cents. Your OTS Common like 10 cents. Your Collector's Rare 20 cents. I love this. Platinum Secret Rare cheap. But your QCR is still a whopping $5 out here with 67 listings of this thing sticking around on the market. I'm quite honestly impressed by that. Like, those are numbers that, you really got to think about and go, wow, that's it. I'm done with the market for the day. My soul is so battered and war-torn out here as the days go on. I just need just give me the list, man. Just give me the list. You guys have a good rest of your morning, all right? patrons. Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.